In the last video, we thought about the Lord looking at Peter and thereby causing real repentance in Peter's heart. Peter saw the extent of his sin in the light of God and went out and wept bitterly. Today we want to briefly think about what going out is and what that means for us. So we'll read again Luke chapter 22, verse 61 and 62. And the Lord turned and looked at Peter. Then Peter remembered the word of the Lord, how he had said to him, "Before the rooster crows, you will deny me 3 times." So Peter went out and wept bitterly. The real repentance in the heart of Peter meant the recognition of his sin and guilt before a holy God. Such repentance leads a person to see their sin through the eyes of God. The awareness of how terrible sin is in the eyes of God makes us want to stop sinning. We don't want to shame or grieve the Lord anymore. That is exactly why Peter went out of the high priest court. He walked out of the danger zone, away from the place that had led him to deny the Lord. He leaves this place as quickly as possible. His conscience is convicted. Repentance has changed his heart, and therefore he doesn't want to remain in the place that has become a place of shame for him. Have we ever experienced that before? When the Lord convicts us and guides us to repentance, then we recognize that we are in a place of danger. We must avoid such places of danger because we have learned our own inability to withstand the danger. In Genesis 39, we find Joseph, who ran away as soon as he recognized the danger of sinning against God. This is an encouraging example for us too. But what are the places of danger for us today? Well, they can be very many, and they are very different for each individual. Everyone has a certain weak point that the devil will use to bring us to fall. With one, it's the internet, films, books, or magazines that tempt you to look at immoral pictures. For another one, it's a computer game with violence and immoral content. Another person might have friends with whom he drinks too much alcohol. Whatever it is, if we recognize such a dangerous place, we should avoid it as much as possible. Any acceptance or even failure to condemn sin in our hearts can lead us to sin sooner or later. Then sin becomes normal and we no longer see the dreadfulness of sin as God sees it. Let's be encouraged to run away when necessary. This is always the case when we are in danger of being tempted to sin. On the other hand, we want to encourage ourselves to stand up for the name of the Lord and to fight when it's appropriate. In order to recognize the difference, we need spiritual discernment that the Lord will freely give us when we ask Him.